Aquarius is a sign that has a lot to do with a couple of things. It emphasizes the importance of seeing the oneness of humanity. It shapes human consciousness with a greater capacity to sense that. But it does it by honoring our diversity. And that honoring of diversity is how that there's a couple elements that contribute to that. One is the Leo, but also the other is the ruling planet of Uranus that's connected to this sign as well. So I would look at it this way. See Aquarius as being the sign that helps us to shape our perceptions, to see the oneness by honoring the differences as well. But at the same time, it has a lot to do with being able to see the new paradigms on humanity's horizon and being a voice for those paradigms. But there's a great challenge with Aquarius too, because first, to be successful in Aquarius, you have to be willing to be on the fringe, because it's always on the fringe where any new paradigm can be seen. You can never see it in the center. The center is where the power is and where the status quo is, but that's not where the vision of the future is. It's on the fringe. But fundamentally, in all social systems, the center is distrustful of the fringe. And so though you may be a good Aquarian, we all may be good Aquarians on one level, and we see the new paradigms, we sense them, intuit them, but the challenge, the real challenge, is how do you convey that to the center? How do you convey those new ideas to the center without the center thinking that you're an advocate of its demise? How do you bring them along to recognize that you're actually advocating a next step and not their demise? And that's the big challenge of Aquarius. There's some answers to how that can be done, but it's fundamentally, I think that's one of the challenges we face, because in a way, the whole evolution of human consciousness is related to the subject of ideations. We evolve through our relationship to ideas. We slowly adopt progressive ideas that become part of us, but then culture tends to habitualize those ideas, and they get imbued into our cultural and attitudinal structures and our collective consciousness, and then we tend to resist the change. And the center of any social system is sort of where the strongest resistance to the change is found. And yet it's all one humanity. It's all one humanity. There's a cutting edge and a resisting back edge. And it's not about rejecting the center, it's about somehow transforming the center so it doesn't fear the next step. Yeah.